Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age. As usual, I forgot somebody. And that somebody happens to be somebody that I care about, and it's Blackwall. I always forget about him because he's way off in the stables. And so we're gonna go chat with him now and see how that goes. Maybe worth also running through to see if anybody else has other things to say, because some of them did have multiple scenes. So it's this time in the series where I usually see a lot of comments about, oh, now you're rushing. If I was rushing, I'm just saying, we would not have almost 100 episodes. So there won't be like there'll be some side quests that are left out, but I think we've gotten to literally everything that's important. In terms of upgrading weapons and stuff, I did a little bit of that at the end of the last video, just on my own. And if you're interested, I could show you here. What was it? Formality Cloak, no. It was... I think it was Iron Bull. Yeah, this thing. The Imbued Cleaver. Hello. It's pretty solid, pretty happy. That makes me want to take him out. I've upgraded the Bianca, and we've given him a pretty fantastic armor set for Varric, so I'm happy about that as well. Our staves, I don't really have anything great that I can make, so we've left everything pretty much status quo with the staves. Dagger-wise for Cole, we're all the same. Blackwall, I think, yeah, we went with Serpent's Rage, and I'm not sure if I had that before. Also, he's got some pretty decent armor. Dorian, we've got the in-war victory armor with the Sorcerer's Staff, and Sarah, the Silent Jenny still. Cassandra, we've got the Song of the Marshes with Superior Vanguard Mail, and myself, we still have the Formality Cloak, and I believe that is the best one for us, so cool. That's that. In terms of upgrading potions and stuff, I just haven't had the resources to do it. I need like a bunch of different herbs and stuff, but I'm pretty happy with where we're at, so.
Inquisitor?
Yeah, okay.
How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall? I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title.
Interesting.
Almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
That'll work for me. I'm cool with that.
Everyone needs something to aspire to. Exactly. I'm glad you understand. So I hear you're smitten with our lovely ambassador. Really? You too? Who put you up to this? Josephine is brilliant, graceful, witty. Yes, I admire her, as we all should.
And?
Dodging the question.
Yeah.
Does it even matter? Nothing will ever come of it.
Why not?
Though I would appreciate it if you and the others would not speak quite so loudly about it. I think the spy master suspects. She's been glaring at me like she wants me on her mantle.
Maybe she wants you on something.
Is there anything you actually know about the Wardens, or did you make it all up?
I made very little up. I also feared you knew enough to contradict me. Warden Blackwall told me a bit before my initiation, but it is a secretive order. Not even the most senior wardens know all there is to know.
Now we know why you were never worried about Corypheus's calling.
Yes. I have none of the Warden's abilities and none of the drawbacks. Still, I would have fought through the darkest pits of the deep roads like any true Warden. There's more to it than being able to sense Darkspawn. Warden Blackwall would have agreed.
The Wardens at Adamant listened to you. They saw you as one of their own.
Perhaps it takes an outsider to show how much of yourself you've lost. I never understood the reality of being a Warden. I only saw the ideal. I suppose I reminded them of something they'd forgotten.
You think he would have agreed?
You don't know what Warden Blackwall would have believed.
Neither do you. But I know he was a good man.
Why did Blackwall want to recruit you?
He never told me. I don't know what he saw that day besides some wreck starting a bar fight.
Potential, I guess.
That night, I taught some village militia a painful lesson about harassing the tavern girl. Didn't know I had an audience.
Did you start a fight while drunk?
Make her know. I wasn't drunk, but I was trying to get there. Told the girl to keep the wine coming. She couldn't, not with those louts bothering her. Something had to be done.
We'll continue this another time.
The war in Olay has claimed too many lives. I pray that it's over for good.
Let's talk about you. The truth this time.
I suppose I owe you that.
I feel like we've talked to him about some of these, but
Did you have a
maybe
family?
not.
A wife? Children?
Children?
No. Okay.
None that I know about. If they exist, it's best they stay away. No one deserves a father like this.
So you're actually all Legion?
Well, didn't I say that I was from Markham in the Free Marches? I didn't lie about that. I spent my childhood there, and then Olay called to me. Markham seemed lifeless, colorless in comparison.
Tell me about your time as a soldier.
I served in the Imperial Army. I distinguished myself there, earned respect, the loyalty of my men. And then I threw it all away. Betrayed my own side for gold. Only gold.
You were on the run from the authorities, weren't you?
Yes. I made my living as a hired sword. Spent most of my coin on drink. The occasional whore. I never stayed in one place for long. Had to keep moving. I got to see much of Olay that way. I saw what men like me had done to this great empire. It was a shock. Seeing it up close. Hearing the stories. It's one thing to hear the news from afar. Another to actually be there.
We'll continue this another time.
Corypheus is able to possess Grey Wardens, or so I hear. Perhaps it's a good thing I'm not a real Warden.
I'd say that's a very good thing.
It's a blessing. Warden or not, I'd hate to be on the other side of your blade.
Going up against a Darkspawn, and the last thing you want is a Grey Warden. Funny how these things happen.
Is there anything else here? Thoughts on the Inquisition?
What do you think of the Inquisition?
If we mobilized all the Inquisition's forces, Thedas itself would shake beneath our feet.
What do you think of my advisors?
I have nothing but respect for Cullen, but I'm certain he no longer wants anything to do with me.
That's probably
Maybe
a fair
one day
assessment.
He'll learn to trust me again, but I'm not holding out much hope.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Varric's amused at what's happened. He seems to think I'd make a good storyteller myself.
We should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
Okay. I'm happy that we had a chat with him. I'm probably going to go and touch base with the others really quick, just to double check and see if there's anything else that people want to discuss before we move on. I'm getting the sense of finality here. Obviously, the quest title is giving me a little bit of that, but also just from the comments you guys have been leaving. I'm pretty sure that Cassandra's finished up here.
It's good to see you.
Yep.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
I guess I could talk to Krem, see how Krem's doing in here. And you know what? Why not?
Hey.
Hi.
Shouldn't you be out there scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
Totally.
What's been going on?
Sister Liliana glanced at me today. I think she's gonna have me killed.
Take care.
That would be a very inappropriate response overall.
Most of the charges are still at the Temple of Mythal. I'm Mr. Crazy Fine.
We'll talk later.
All right.
Good to see you, boss.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Yeah, I don't think... Like, Sarah we've exhausted. Cole we exhausted, I know that. Varric I'm pretty sure we've exhausted. Maybe Dorian. That's potential.
If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf.
Carry on.
You have begun practicing new magical forms. Interesting. You seem to be drawing upon the raw substance of the Fade, likely using your mark as a catalyst. I use similar techniques, although it took me years to learn them. Why did you choose such an esoteric area of study?
Well, I think of it as a tool.
My needs were largely pragmatic. I hope this magic might be of use in our fight.
Pro-wizard.
Since Corypheus damaged the Veil, the raw chaos of the Fade contains an abundance of power from which to draw. Did you need anything else?
No, I think we're clear.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Marvelous business, the Winter Palace. You saved an empress, and now she's eating out of your hand. Perfect mental image. All this dancing, politics, and murder makes me a bit homesick.
Personally, I'll remember our dance.
There could have been more corpses about. Although I suppose we might have tripped over them.
You're a grim young man, Dorian.
Nonsense. I simply enjoy the drama.
At least
I hope
he's
you tried
honest.
the ham they were serving, by the way. Tasted of despair. It's fascinating.
I need to talk to you.
Oh. I am, as you say down south, all ears.
Ooh, yikes.
I was hoping to steal a moment alone with you.
You have but to ask. Amatus. Lead the way.
Close your eyes, kids. Okay, so we're all cleared up. I don't know, like, there were a couple people saying go talk to people again, but it seems pretty clear. Maybe Josephine, that will be the last one I talk to, because I'm pretty certain about the others. And
Worship.
if anything was super important, I'm pretty sure they would have said it by now.
I was hoping you'd be by. We've received letters from Archon Redanus of Tevinter and King Marcus of Nevada. For both monarchs to come to us is nearly unheard of.
Okay, well, that's good.
And the Inquisition's deeds have won their respect.
They'd never have contacted us otherwise. Archon Redanus requests that the Inquisition, as a neutral party, destroy a venatory cult on the Nevaran-Tevinter border. King Marcus asks the same, but demands we pledge allegiance to Nevara instead of Tevinter.
Of course.
What course of action would you take if you were in my place?
Strained as their relationship with Orlais is, I would assist the Imperium. Their friendship is difficult to win, and Marcus is a fading power. Tevinter is the longer, richer gain.
What sort of man is the King of Navarra?
At this point, elderly. Many fear his health will soon fail him. Still, he is a Pentagast. Their dynasty is exceptionally strong in Nevada.
As a Pentagast, will Cassandra be upset if we don't help her relatives?
With all respect to Sikar Pentagast, her interest in politics is best described as thin.
I would agree with that.
Why is the ruler of Tevinter turning on the Venatori?
He has little reason to love them. Archon Redanus has rightly identified Corypheus as competition. Few monarchs relish a self-styled god showing up to claim their throne.
Tell me about Redanus.
Like most Tevinter rulers, he's heir to an ancient bloodline, politically shrewd, and a highly skilled mage. Rumor also claims he has an incredibly soft spot for cats.
I think we'll go with your suggestion and help Tevinter.
Tell the Archon the Inquisition will do Tevinter the favor of wiping out the Venatori on its borders.
Very good, Inquisitor. We'll inform him at once. A pleasure.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should just tell her about Blackwall.
I've heard Blackwall harbors feelings for you.
Leliana informed me. Blackwall is a gallant man.
Oh, good.
No matter what name he chooses. Alas, there are too many differences between us in station. It must be la splendeur des cœurs perdus.
A what?
I'm not familiar with that phrase.
It's a Norwegian term. The splendor of lost hearts. It is when a passion is known, but cannot be consummated. Even though the would-be lovers wish it with all their yearning.
So why not then?
Looks may be exchanged. A small token may be left for one to find. But That is all that can ever be.
Are these flowers from him?
Are those flowers on your desk a gift then?
A courier delivered them. A fresh batch comes every week. They're only found on the steepest slopes above Skyhold. Leliana tells me every week, early in the morning, Blackwall sleeps out and hikes to where they grow.
That's pretty nice of him, actually.
Well, there's some appeal to that yearning.
Not just appeal, an acknowledgement. In La Splendeur de Cœur Perdu, love is respected, but known. The ardor is bittersweet, but named. It lets many retain dignity that would otherwise be flung to the wind.
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
Let's speak later.
Things have come pretty far. I know we had something resolved at the war table, so we'll do that. And then we're going to head and talk to Morrigan and let the festivities begin. There we go. Harvest of History. As ordered, Isthmus Goodson now resides in an allied lord's tower cell, attended by polite but hooded servants. Claims against him seem dubious, but there is no denying that he is stocked to supply a significant force should one have come calling. Josephine. So a note from the Inquisition Apothecary. Interesting times, Inquisitor. Though it was not the final action I was hoping for, I thank you for this interjection. I look forward to ensuring the health and effectiveness of the Inquisition for as long as needed. Alright, cool. Is there... Perhaps it's down here. No, that's not it. There's a way to get to Morrigan from in here, but I can never remember the actual path. It's cool. To the garden we go. Maybe not. Okay, I thought this room was connected somehow.
Inquisitor, thank the Maker you're here. Morrigan
Oh,
chased
she's not
after
in.
her son into the Illuvian. She was terrified.
Her son?
She was chasing Kieran.
She said he activated the mirror somehow.
Oh, no.
And then she ran into it. I've never seen Morrigan like that. You must go after her. I will find help, Inquisitor.
Going.
Wait, this isn't the crossroads.
This is
the
yeah.
Fade. How did the Illuvian lead here? Can it go anywhere?
Looks like it. Unless this is some misrepresentation. Which I guess could be possible. And we have no support.
Morrigan!
Go back. I must find Kieran before it's too late.
I'll help you.
Why would Kieran do this? How could he do this? We stand in the Fade. To direct the Illuvian here would require immense power. If he is lost to me now after all I have sacrificed...
We'll find him, but take my help.
We'll find him, Morrigan. He can't be far.
The Fade is infinite. He could literally be anywhere. Whatever happens to him now, 'tis my doing. I set him on this path.
Not too long ago, she was
Please,
super confident that
help
he would
me
be
look,
fine on his
Inquisitor.
own.
Just a little longer.
Okay, let's go. Look at these spirits. It's creepy. She might not appreciate the fact that I'm stopping a mine. I think he's up here.
There he is!
Who's with him?
That's...
Who is it?
Mother!
Oh, wait. Yep. That's her mother.
Now, isn't this a surprise?
So this is all some kind of family reunion.
In the fade.
Mother, daughter, grandson. It rather warms the heart, does it not?
Kieran is not your grandson. Let him go.
As if I were holding the boy hostage. She's always been ungrateful, you see.
Ungrateful! I know how you plan to extend your life, wicked crone. You will not have me, and you will not have my son.
Oh, careful.
That's quite enough. You'll endanger the boy.
I don't know if this is a good idea.
What have you done to me?
I have done nothing. You drank from the well of your own volition.
You are Mythal.
What?
Well, that was unexpected.
You, of all people, should expect the unexpected by now.
I'm sorry, Mother. I heard her calling to me. She said now was the time.
I do not understand.
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more. I have carried Mythal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice denied to her.
Okay.
You can't expect us to believe that.
You hear the voices of the well girl. What do they say?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mythal? A legend given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. So young and vibrant, you do the people proud and have come far. As for me, I have had many names, but you
Flemeth,
may call me Flemeth.
If Mythal is a part of you, why haven't you helped us? We've called to you, prayed to you.
What was could not be changed.
What about now? You know so much.
You know not what you ask, child.
Well, I need to understand.
Why did Mythal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
Which
And
is?
you follow her whims. Do you even know what she truly is?
You seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things happened that were never meant to happen. She was betrayed as I was betrayed, as the world was betrayed. Mythal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged! Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
I presume you know what we're up against.
Better than you could possibly imagine.
Will you help?
So will you help us?
Once I have what I came for.
No. I will not
She
allow
wants
it.
Kieran.
He carries a piece of what once
Yep.
was, snatched from the jaws of darkness. You know this.
He is not your pawn, Mother. I will not let you use him.
Have you not used him? Was that not your purpose? The reason you agreed to his creation?
That was then. Now he is my son. Flemeth extends her life by possessing the bodies of her daughters, Inquisitor. That was the fate she intended for me. I thwarted her, and now she intends to have Kieran instead.
Ooh. I don't know if that's a great idea.
Wait, the way she talked about Kieran.
I am not the only one carrying the soul of a being long thought lost.
He is more than that, Mother.
As am I. Yet do you hear me complain? Our destinies are not so easily avoided, dear girl.
Mother, I have to.
You do not belong to her, Kieran. Neither of us do.
If Kieran is so special, why did you wait until now to come for him?
I did not know where he was. Morrigan cleverly hid him from me. Until now.
'Twas the well.
Yep.
Always grasping beyond your reach, despite all that I taught you.
Let's do it. Whoa!
How refreshing to see my lovely daughter so obedient.
If she did not have this hold over me,
then you would do something even more foolish. In this place, my power is greater than yours. Do not tempt me further.
Kieran,
Don't go, dude. Don't.
As you wish. Hear my proposal, dear girl. Let me take the lad, and you are free of me forever. I will never interfere with or harm you again. Or keep the lad with you, and you will never be safe from me. I will have my due.
I will take my chances.
I found you once, girl. What makes you think I will not find you again?
Take over my body now, if you must. Just let Kieran go. He will be better off without me. Just as I was better off without you.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him. Uh-oh.
No more dreams?
No more dreams. A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me. Listen to the voices. They will teach you, as I never did.
Wait!
Just cold.